So, I've been playing Pokemon Legends ZA. What do I think of it? I think I hate you, so what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of. A hate there is no cure for, though it worries me to say. I felt this way several times throughout my life. I'm just being hyperbolic. I'm still having a good time playing it. I greatly prefer the gameplay of the real Pokemon games, but I'm getting used to this new gameplay. It's just that I can't stand this cast of characters. Practically every single character is annoying the crap out of me. This video is about the characters in the game that I think I'm gonna like. If you consider new characters a spoiler, I totally get ya. Here's the timestamp if you want to skip this part. Okay, so there's this group of character called Fist of Justice, and I've only seen them in one scene so far, but in that scene, their leader, Ivor, was given a big speech about how we should get rid of wild zones in Lumio City and let the wild Pokemon just go wherever they want. And I'm pretty sure they're the bad guys you're supposed to dislike, but I was agreeing with him. I was like, yeah, we should let them go free, why aren't we? Can I please join your team? I do not want to be on Team MZ. But even though I think I'm gonna like these characters, I'm Anthony, and I gotta do the Anthony thing, and have the Anthony version of the Legends ZA story get the Anthony treatment. Which means I'm gonna replace the main one of this group of characters with a different character. With a Smash Bros. Tournament, the winner of the tournament will be the character that gets the role. We've got Santa Claus, Ghostface, which would just mean we still don't know who it is, but that's part of the fun. Lusamine, Isabelle, Clement. Now, Jeff would have been the perfect character for him, but that's an assist trophy, not a playable one. So I went with Banjo and Kazooie because Banjo and Clement both have little sisters, which is a very weak connection, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Then we have Dedenne, Petulant, myself, what's her name, the Inkling. Yes, I know Inkling is a character you can choose, but I explained why I'm not doing that in a different video. Adelaide, or is it Adelaide, I'm not sure. Becky, Chlorine, I hope you like seeing best friends fight. Karina, Diancie, or is it Diancie, I'm not sure. Carly, who may look like a Pokemon trainer, but she actually thinks Pokemon training is lame and cheesy. And Ogrepon. Let's start the first match, Santa Claus versus Ghostface, so Christmas versus Halloween in a way. I got it set to random stages with only a few turned on. We got King of Fighters Stadium, I think that's what it's called, and the only items are Pokeballs and Master Balls. Unless you consider Foul Smash Meter an item, which I don't think anyone would. That almost looked like Joker wasn't losing the stock, but he did. A Foul Smash, this will for sure KO if it lands, which it did. So see ya, King Dedede. That was a very weird pose you did. It probably doesn't look as weird if it wasn't silhouetted. And now King Dedede's got a False Smash, but he might not need it with Huron and everything, but he's using it anyway. And yeah, 206. Joker doesn't stand a chance here. See? They're just going back and forth with these small smashes, but 30 is way too low for it to work. Well, KO, not work. It'll still work, see? Although on second thought, on this stage, it's pretty small, so maybe it will KO. Oh, no, not even close. And Arceus is basically useless on this stage. Three to 1. Joker needs to make a big comeback if he wants to win. I didn't see who got that Ditto. It's Joker. He might have a chance now since he's got a buddy. But said buddy is just taking a stroll. Yeah, Ditto hasn't done anything. Oh, he helped get a Bikini, which means automatic Final Smash. I would build up the damage first if I were you, Joker. 63, that's 65, that might be enough. Oh, doesn't matter. Joker is out. Santa said, Ghostface, you are all kinds of on the naughty list. Get prepared to take a beating. Time for our second match. We have Lucamine versus Isabelle. What stage are we gonna get this time? It's Spring Stadium! Scizor KO's Isabelle. Which is good for Lucamine, because Scizor is not a playable character, although that would be pretty cool. So I suppose that's what Pokémon Tournament's for. Scizor's in that, right?
Yes.
I know Snorlax isn't. Well, that would be awesome. Why didn't they do that? This is KOing. Kablamo. I was hoping Isabelle would do that, but Palutena did, so at least... we're at 2 stocks each now. Is Ambra gonna do anything? Is Isabelle dodging? I can't see. I mean, I could just leave the number, but my point is I was covering her up. And Abra is not really doing anything, just moving Palutena over to the side, but then she just makes it back, no problem. Come on, Isabelle, build a house around her. After getting a Master Ball, of course. And there it goes. Is this gonna be enough? I think so. Maybe not in a different spot, though. Fletchling, hey, Urbane, you gonna make me catch this one, too? Oh, the reverse of what she did to Isabelle. A beam of light going up, and then a beam of light going down. And Isabelle wins. Now we got Clements versus Dedenne, and there is an obvious connection between the two. I just not sure how to phrase it, so if you don't know what it is, sorry. And we're on one of the battlefields, the big one, I think. Yeah, which is good, because it was starting to look like I only turned the fighting game stages on. Although, this stage is from Super Smash Bros., so I guess technically it is a fighting game stage. Pichu's made of gold now. That helps him match the color scheme of the Dedenne a little better, I think. I was trying to say feel and think at the same time there, and it came out think. Ditto. And I get why they did it. I just don't like how when Ditto transforms, it stays purple. Like, I'm not surprised they didn't do this, but it would have been so cool if what they did was you have all the colors of the character Ditto turns into, but it has the Ditto face still. Abomasnow, if it gets one hit on Banjo and Kazooie, or one Ice Punch, I should say, that is for sure KOing. Look at this. Oh, I was wrong. I think it would have KO'd if it just did damage knockback, not throws. I think the throws slowed it down. Oh, Victini, automatic fall smash. It's way too soon to use it, though. Does Pichu know that? Oh, seems to be doing smart so far. Oh, Pichu, that wasn't enough, and you missed anyway. Pichu should be at enough to lose a stock from this fall smash, though. Let's take a look. Slam! And knocked out. Pichu is not beating the terrible character allegations in this match. I'd like to see him make a comeback. Fall Smash meter is almost full for Pichu. Just a bit more time. Any second now. Oh, doesn't need it. Scizor is here to help, but the Fall Smash is here. Only problem now is 0. It's not enough. See? And now Banjo and Kazooie are close to getting their Fall Smash. Be very careful what you do here, Pichu. Let your cousin Raichu do all the work. One more hit from Raichu ought to do it. Oh, I think Raichu's gone. Back throw. Oh no, forward throw. And Fall Smash. And Togepi. And back air. And forward special. That's not what it's called. And another back air. Oh, just ended already. You know you're gonna win, Banjo-Kazooie. Just ended already. Oh, Pichu's making a comeback. Can Pichu survive at 103%? Probably not. But it'd be pretty epic if he did. Let's see. Oh, look out for the Moltres. Banjo and Kazooie are what's the word? Taunting him. Choosing not to end this when they know they so easily could. Like, don't give him all this false hope. You're being really mean right now. Okay, that one didn't look on purpose. That looked like they were trying to end it. It just wasn't enough. But maybe, just maybe, Pichu can turn things around here. A lot of the Lola on the screen right now. Tokidamaru, Executor, the Team Skull Hat. What about this other Pokeball? Is it a Alolan? I don't think we're gonna get to find out. Pichu's still hanging on. He's a trooper today. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's finally over. Banjo and Kazooie win. Dedenne maybe could have won if Clement had gotten to be Jeff. Now it's my turn. I want Final Destination. Give me Final Destination. Good enough. And still on the fighting game stages. I swear, there are other stages on. Probably not going to talk much so I can focus on playing. What the heck happened there? If I was my Mega Man amiibo, I wouldn't be falling asleep. You haven't seen my Mega Man amiibo, so you can't get that joke, most likely. I apologize. And now Pal Smash! Probably should have let Kyurem do its thing first, but no big deal. Slam! That's right, Pecharunt. You can't use your mind control Mochi on me. I'm immune. I don't even know what Mochi is, pretty much. Did I just grab my own Ditto? I didn't know you could do that. Oh wait, it's not my Ditto. If it was mine, it wouldn't be Peach. What am I saying? And I lose a stock. Okay, that's an automatic Final Smash for Pecharunt. It's probably all like, why is my music making him fall asleep? It's supposed to make him dance, you know? And why can't I wake up? I'm pressing all the buttons. Okay, here we go. Now I'll take that. And I won't take that other one, you will. And I didn't even realize I have a Final Smash. Did I use it too soon? I don't think so. And see ya. What's her name versus Adelaide, who is technically also, what's her name, because like I said, I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Another fighting game stage. Prince of something I don't know how to pronounce, and, how's it go? The Brawler of Many Faces? It's gone, I can't know for sure now. It's coming back, but the thing's still in the way. Yes, the Brawler of Many Faces. Good to see. They're both close to their Final Smashes, both at high enough percents, I think. Oh, I did it again! I gotta choose ahead of time, or I'm gonna say I think, or I feel. Otherwise, feeling happens. Here's Clom's Final Smash. Is 62 enough? Maybe not. Oh, nope, that was more than enough, clearly. Okay, that was weird. And finally, Clom loses the stock. Once again, we have a character who needs to make a huge comeback in order to win. Why is that happening so much today? And Marshad... I was gonna say something about Marshadow, but the match just ended. I guess I'll say it anyway. Lately, from what I've played, I've seen that Marshadow has been having a really hard time KOing people. I don't know why. I would like to see Marshadow get a KO. Becky the human versus Chlorine the mermaid, and we finally got a stage that's not from a fighting game. It is from a battling game. There is a huge, very important distinction between the two. We're on the flying type area. Neither of our contestants are flying types. Chlorine's obviously a water type, and Becky's probably a grass type. They live on a farm. They also like to garden, and Mew's here. Not gonna do anything, though. Master Ball. Who's it gonna be? It's Giratina. Can Chlorine get around this? So far, she's doing okay. But now she wants to get hit by Giratina for some reason. Has a Foul Smash. Will she use it? No, she will not. Becky's Foul Smash. Using it. Some fire. Looks like I was wrong about being grass type. And way too lower percent not to get out of Mimikyu. And there's the Greninja Foul Smash. Now it's being Dark type. And Slam and KO. Here's the Ice type stage. Is that cat picture still hidden in the house? Or is it a cabin? Yes, look at that, a kitty cat. Cats aren't supposed to exist in the Pokemon world, so weird stage to put that picture on, but whatever. A Bomb of Snow and a Master Ball. After this counter, what's the Master Ball gonna be? Take your time, Greninja. It's Meloetta, who Chlorine is canonically a fan of, so this should be good for her. And Becky is canonically not a Meloetta fan, and Meloetta's gone now anyway. Both very close to their Foul Smash. I think Greninja's a little bit closer, though. There it is. There's the Mario one as well. Who's going to use it first? Mario. Makes sense. You don't gotta connect it to your opponent. You can just whip it out. And Greninja whips his out. Slashy, 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 slash, slash. And slam. And... okay, that was a little weird looking. Got the explosion. You'd think Greninja would know to avoid electric types. Or does being dark type make him not weak to electric? I'm not sure. Karina versus Diancie. Another Pokemon stage. I have custom stages on too, I'm pretty sure, but we haven't gotten one. I'm convinced if you turn custom stages on, the random selector thingy makes them less likely. I don't know why though. Here's Marshadow. Will get that chance at redemption I was talking about? Come on, punch Diancie. Or not. They need to give him more range. Why does he, like, just barely go forward? You know, it's never gonna happen because he's so old at this point and he's not that popular, but I would like a playable Marshadow. In Pokken Tournament 2, at least. Speaking of which, Pokken Tournament 2 should happen. I don't think it will, but it should. You know what? That's the second time I've mentioned it. Let's make a list of newcomers for Pokken Tournament 2. I said Snorlax. I said Marshadow. I want to just name Pokemon I like, that feels cheap. I want to, like, think about who would be a good, like, fighting... How do I want to say Pokemon that I feel would fit the vibe well, you know? Let's see, maybe... Yeah, Mimikyu, maybe. Darkrai would be a good one, although I think he might be playable already. Talonflame would be cool. And the Injustice games have a few non-DC characters. Let's get a non-Pokemon in there. Let's get crazy. Who should that be, though? Probably someone from Nintendo, so I'm gonna say either Kirby or Yoshi. Fancy. What was that? Mega Lucario! Mega Evolution is a really big deal. They don't really explain why very well. It's from the bond with your Pokemon. Okay, then how did I Mega Evolve a Lucario I had never seen before? Speaking of Mega, here's a whole bunch of people named Mega Man and a few that aren't. And KO. Does Karina have a last name? Does it start with O? I feel it should start with an O. Carly's last name starts with O. Snivy, who, as always, looks pretty mad. Probably mad she didn't get to be a starter in Legends ZA. I may have made that joke before, I'm not sure. 1 stock each. Pretty close percentages. This should be over very soon. Who's it gonna be? It's Mega Man! Diancie has proven that Pokemon are better than humans. She just has. Speaking of humans versus Pokemon, we got Carly versus Ogerpon. We're back to the marathon of fighting game stages, but at least it ended at some point. When she threw that Pokeball down into the abyss, it really looked on purpose. So, see, what did I tell you? She thinks Pokemon training is lame, and, Ogerpon thinks recovering is lame, I guess. Now, that doesn't mean she won't use a Pokemon in this fight sometimes. If it's a super effective one like a Fire type, or one of her opponents like the Dene, she's okay with it. What's this one? An Oshawott. What's the justification there? Oshawott left without doing anything. That's it. Foul Smash from Ogerpon. Jigglypuff is close to hers. Doesn't need it, though! Killed by a dash attack. You hate to see it. Metagross. I guess Carly likes Facebook. Or Instagram. I always forget Meta owns Instagram. I don't know why. Almost to a Young Link Foul Smash. Kinda close to a Jigglypuff one. Here's the Young Link. Will 69 be enough? 69 and a half. Yeah, it will. But Ogerpon is still behind by 1 stock. And 54.8%. Will the Foul Smash still suck? Oh, did kinda good. Mimikyu, you better look out for that, Ogerpon. Or is Ogerpon the one who got it? I don't think we're gonna find out. They're both avoiding Mimikyu very well. See? Oh, it was Jigglypuff's, and Young Link's at over 100, so that means automatic KO, and Jigglypuff is our winner. Are we on to the second round? I lost track. Yes, we are. Round 2. Which means we're gonna see Santa Claus versus Isabelle. Custom stage. Custom stage. Custom stage. Custom stage. Custom stage. Dracula's Castle. Both of Santa's matches so far have been related to something scary. Speaking of scary, they're near the edge on these stairs. They're floating in midair. That'd be pretty scary. But they're back up to the not-so-scary part of the stage. And here's a Go-Goat. Oh, Pokemon teamwork. Look at that. Foul Smash, but it misses. Good dodge there, Isabelle. Bad, not dodge there, Isabelle. Should be much longer till Isabelle has her turn with a Foul Smash. Can she do better than Santa? Can she do better than Santa? Yep, I think this will KO, but maybe not. King DDD's pretty big. And nope, it KOs. That was odd. It looked like Isabelle's shield made an explosion happen, but no, it was her, the thing she buries. You know what's weird about the stage? The candles in Castlevania, you hit them and they make an item come out. It'd be so weird to go back in time and say, one day Pokeballs will come out of the Castlevania candles. But in this game, anything's possible, and just no one questions it. Bad recovery from Santa. I'm not gonna play it just because I don't want to have to deal with getting copyright claimed, but when I said bad recovery from Santa, I immediately thought of the part in Fred Claus where Fred says, sounds like Santa's having a hard time getting his sleigh off the ground. Isabelle, Foul Smash. I don't think 16's enough, especially not with King DDD, but maybe I'm wrong again. Nope. Can he do better recovering this time? He can, but he gets knocked down, but he gets up again. You ain't never gonna keep him down. King DDD's at a really high percent, but close to a Foul Smash, and Isabelle's also on her last stock. He could turn this around, but he doesn't! The stop sign, or whatever it is, says no, no, no. Isabelle wins. I just said that. Clement versus me. Eureka obviously wants her brother to win, but no, it will be me. Oh, one spooky stage to another, nice. You can't win on this stage, Clement. I'm the one who watches a CBS show about a haunted mansion. You do not. Probably. I don't know if CBS exists in the Pokemon world. I imagine it wouldn't, but who knows? Oh, I meant up! Okay, don't get cocky, you got it. Staryu, whose evolution's Mega Evolution I still have not seen? Is it really just regular Starmie but with longer legs? That's what everyone's been saying, but I just don't buy it. Thought that was my Mimikyu. I was saving my False Smash because I wanted to use Mimikyu first, but it's eating me instead of Banjo-Kazooie. That's fine though, I'll just get an Air False Smash. Look at this. I got it. I wish the timer was on so you could see how much time it took to get one. Gonna use Kyogre first, hopefully not regret it. The CPUs never know how to do a Kyogre, but this one does! Come on! Ah, it didn't work. And I missed my False Smash. I need to take my own advice and not get cocky! I could be doing a lot better if I was fighting Jeff, like I should be. I'm still in it. Why is Staryu slightly too high to be able to hit them? Ah, the side B is too short of a range. I don't like him. Adelaide versus Chlorine. And Chrom's an alright choice, I just wish Adeline from Kirby was in the game. Abra, will you do better than you did on the Orange stage? Not so far. Yeah, the CPUs are too good for the Abra. They know how to deal with the teleporting. Oh, but do they know how to handle the Arceus? Yeah, stay on the ground. That's the right way to do it. And even if you do get in the air, you'll be alright as long as you're not over the edge. And Goldini, you don't gotta worry about anything. Oh, what was that? That was nuts. It's Lugia! Easy to avoid though, and Becky's pushing her out of the way anyway. I realize I've been calling Mario the wrong character. I don't know what that was about. Because I've been saying Chlorine this whole time, haven't I? Chrom failed on the Foul Smash, but what about Mario? Yep. This match has been a lot closer than a lot, if not all, of the other ones. Oh, that would have been so cool if Togepi hadn't made it so we can't see it. Again, Oshawott just runs off without doing anything. And who's the Ditto? It's a Mario! Can it use Flood, though? That doesn't make much of a difference, I'm just wondering. I don't see why it wouldn't, but just, like, I wonder if it's an all-purple Flood or the normal colored Flood. And we won't get to know because Ditto has been KO'd. Chrom might have thought it was the real Mario. Chrom might have been Gumball. Mimikyu, and they're both at over 100. I'm pretty sure it's Chrom's Mimikyu, but I was gonna say just wants to up-smash Mario, but Mimikyu does a fine job, and we will have a 2-to-1 match. Scizor, who has been good, will it still be good? I don't know what just happened there. It really looked like Chrom teleported. Teleportation makes USD, I guess. 1-to-1, both at very low percentages. This will be a good end of the match. And if Keldeo has anything to say about it, gonna build up Chrom's damage a lot. 73-2, Chrom is way behind now. Wait, is that why I said Chlorine instead of Becky? Because it kind of sounds like Chrom? If only I had named Becky something that sounds similar to Mario, I might have said the right name. Becky, who is named after the voice actress for Parker J. Cloud, has been eliminated. Mega Man Diancie versus not Mega Jigglypuff Carly. Let's see how it goes. Lumiere City, it'd be very fitting. The Twilight Zone, love to see it. Whoever made this custom stage, you did a wonderful job. Look at this. Once I get in camera controls, look at this. Pete. So, funny story, I'm moving, and right around the time we decided to move, my brother and I started watching the 2002 version of The Twilight Zone, and when we watched the episodes in order, so the first one we saw was about people moving. Bum 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 bum. So, we're in the middle of a fighting tournament. Perhaps I should commentate on it instead of singing. Nah, I'm gonna sing some more. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, why did I pick the song? It just happened to come to my mind. Okay, enough silly singing. I'll actually commentate now. Up air KO. No, up air not KO. And almost a Jigglypuff foul smash. Why is she up so high? What is going on? I know she's a balloon, but still. There's that foul smash. And will it KO? Yes, it will for once. Mega Man foul smash. He really needs it. There it goes. It's a miss. Oh, no, it's not. Is 73.1 enough? I think so, especially since Jigglypuff is so light. Deoxys, like Marshadow, has been doing very badly lately. What about now, though? Come on, get Mega Man in there. Nope. More Pokemon teamwork. 2-1. Can Mega Man make a comeback? Doing very good at boring the Pokemon so far. Uses Rush, gets a Foul Smash, uses Rush again, gets back up. Does a terrible aim with the Foul Smash. Wants to win without it, I guess. Missed Rest, not missed Forward Smash. Scizor helping too. Oh, Jigglypuff doing a good job dodging Scizor though. And Mega Man is out of the Twilight Zone. Semi-final. I thought he said semi-finals. I guess not. Isabelle versus Clemens. The Kalos stages are on too, because this is for a game about Kalos, and yet we haven't gotten a single one. There are only 2, so it's not very likely, but it's just unfortunate, that's all. Here comes Dialga, so we're gonna get some kinda lame time shenanigans. Eventually. So far, he's just standing there. Oh, he's doing something. He's firing his laser, even though that has nothing to do with controlling time. That has nothing to do with controlling time either. That's controlling space. It should be Palkia's thing. Again with the laser. Where's the slowdown and stuff? Oh, Palkia's here now. I thought it only ever did 1 per match. I guess not. I can't say Pokemon teamwork. Isabelle's not a Pokemon, but still teamwork. Shooting slingshots and then into the laser blast for a KO. Foul Smash. This is for sure KOing, unless Isabelle can take advantage of the ceiling she's gonna hit. She cannot. Foul Smash from Isabelle. I'm thinking this is KOing. Uh-huh. Here comes the Raichu, and we're upside down. Not anymore. That's bad for Isabelle. She had a Fall Smash, but Giratina took her stock away. Can she make a comeback? She's pretty close to one. She just needs to avoid taking damage and KO Banjo-Kazooie one more time, and we'll have a tie. They're both close to a foul smash. Isabel's got hers. Can she take the stock? She's just standing there with a fishing pole. Come on, use the foul smash. Oh, miss. Hate to see it. Look at Inkay. It's all like, hey, Dialga, I can turn stuff upside down too. If only it had been Palkia, then it would have been accurate. I had to pretend Dialga's the upside down one, and Isabel has been eliminated. But maybe she could have won if she could have fought Jeff. Adelaide versus Carly. So, here's some lore. Adelaide's hat used to be Carly's girlfriend's cousin's hat, but the cousin gave it to her. And Carly's girlfriend, Sasha, is all like, we can't trust her with that hat, you need to take it back. And the cousin's all like, the cousin's name is Legends. She's all like, no, she's perfectly fine, there's no need to be, And this cousin's all like, no, she can't be trusted, because I said so. Therefore, you need to take the hat back, even though you don't want it anymore. The point is, Carly in versus Adelaide kind of fits, because going upside down, she wants to support her girlfriend. Carly letting Staryu shoot her in the face. Interesting thing to want to do. I think she's trying to show that she doesn't hate Pokemon, just Pokemon training. Running out of ideas for things to say. All smash, growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it does not KO. Oh, look out for the Mimikyu, Carly. You know what they do, don't ya? Adelaide just needs a hit and automatic KO. But still hitting her anyway. Raichu, who has been good lately. Let's see if it can keep that streak going. No, but what about this small smash? Oh, very close, but not a KO. And I think... Oh, no. I was gonna say I think Jigglypuff's got one, but I can just look at the meter. The Ditto face thing should at least be for the Pokemon. That wouldn't be too hard to do. 3-1, and Jigglypuff is almost done. Grom just needs a few more good hits. Putting him to sleep. Grabbing the Pokeball. It's Chespin. Sign up for a KO. It is. Jigglypuff could win this one still. Darkrai. That'll mean more sleep. F smash. Down tilt. Bad recovery. No good recovery. Oh, I think Jigglypuff might win. But Crom has another stock, so maybe not. For some reason I thought he only had one. Oh, so Galeo takes you out. Crom wins that one. And here's our big finale. Clement versus Adelaide. I almost said Eureka. Final destination. Final destination. Final destination. Final. Even better! I can't believe I didn't think of that! Only thing is that now Clement has home field advantage. Like, super home field. This is his gym. And I've got something to say about that. So there's an episode where Clement's robot is being the fill-in gym leader and making people mad about something. I don't remember what. But there's this one guy who says, I'm never using this gym again. Why is he being so casual about it? It's Prism Tower. It's not just any old gym. That's like going to the Eiffel Tower, getting mad, and saying, I'm never going to this tower again. Like, why would you not call it by name? Didn't even try to recover that time. What was that? What move was that? I mean, like, It was so quick, I couldn't even comprehend what I was looking at. Foul Smash, it misses, but it doesn't self-destruct, that's good. Foul Smash, is 59.3 enough? I think so. Especially with how close to the edge they were. Yep, I couldn't even see it happen. Chrom seems to be doing really bad, but only down one stock, and... What? Oh my... What was that? Yeah, Chrom is not gonna win. And bad recovery. So, Clement wins the tournament. However, it is a very invalid win because he's not being Jeff. What will be our random word to end the video? Quaint.